Hey everyone, welcome to the Scribble Time stream with your host Punchy Pandas. Nolan is my real name, but today we're going to be doing fan drawings of our people submitting of fan drawings that were submitted to me. So we're going to be just redoing those and as Pandas. And thanks again in advance to Callie and to Hector. Hector's kind of been a regular here, so. He's been drawing a lot, and we'll get a chance to see more of his great, cool superheroes. So let's move on and start drawing. So today we're going to start with Callie's, and she has a gray and black wolf howling at the moon. And I'm going to bring that here, so just to show you just a little bit. And she was pretty stoked to send this over. So we got I believe the wolf also has a cape as well, so we're gonna do a little howling panda. So I think that's I like how it's phonetically spelled as Aru. So excellent. Hope you guys are doing well today. It's Friday. It's the weekend, which I don't know how much that means to people these days. I still keep a regular schedule or try to keep a regular rhythm with us in the family. I mean, I try to work on Saturdays because just being at home, there's a lot of chaos sometimes with my son, and he's been skipping his nap lately. You might have heard him on the stream yesterday, just coming in here and making his presence known. But we also have, so he's been skipping his nap, which means there's two sides to it, which is one, it's great in the sense that he's more tired, so when he goes to bed, he actually sleeps a lot longer. So I actually get more sleep. I've been getting a little bit more sleep now. The challenge is he's been skipping his nap, so we have to figure out what to do, or we have to occupy him when he's out and about during the day, which isn't too bad because I mean it's a little bit easier today because he's been going to we've been able to take him outside, but on the days when it's rainy, it's hard. So that's, at least during the night, it's been feeling pretty good, at least for me. I can't speak for my wife because she doesn't sleep as well as I do. So today, we're just doing this wolf howling at the moon. I'm guessing I'm gonna try doing my interpretation of this, where we'll put a full moon here, of course, because the panda's howling at the moon. I had to catch up on some work yesterday, so unfortunately I haven't been able to get the Pokemon series up on the page yet, but they will be today. I also am thinking about, instead of just reposting these live streams, I'm gonna try doing a time lapse of our videos, so that it'll be a little bit more, a little bit easier digestible format for casual viewers. So that way you don't have to spend the whole hour watching it. You could just watch about 5 minutes. That would be like 5 minutes worth of your time. So looks like he's wearing a cape, so I'm just going to give him a cape like so. So after this, I might be just doing some. I'll probably be doing some work. I'll have to see if I'm going to be on another stream today, but I'll let you guys know if I do. Or let me just change this. Hey Hector. Hector says he won't be able to hang out today, but he'll catch the stream later. So I promise I'll try to do my best to make your drawings as cool as possible. I just think I'm going to switch this up a bit. I'm going to add so like I said, with every Friday, if you guys just could just send me your drawings and I'll just do a remix of them as pandas. In this case, he's got a tail. I'm gonna make him a little bit hairier here, and give more of a wolf's tail here. Like so. Wolves tend to have some pretty bushy tails, so I'm going to give our panda that bushiness. Okay. And I think there's like a triangle here. Seems like trying to see how to see that face. I think that's the eyeball right here. So I'm going to try going with this will be the belly here. Okay. Okay. Oh, it looks like I forget sometimes that I have to put my boundary up here, kind of show me what is showing up on the screen. So we got, I think that's pretty much it. Let's add some shading here. So one thing I want to mention is on Instagram, I just posted that last night. I posted some of the sketches I did for the last for the Wednesday Scribble Time. I'm actually posting those for sale because I'm doing it for charity. I'm doing it. My nephew had an accident last week, and so he's recovering, thankfully. But I'm selling those pieces off for so that all proceeds would go towards helping his medical bills. So he had a pretty nasty fall from a window, and he survived, thankfully. But unfortunately, it's he's going to make a full recovery, but he's definitely in a very uncomfortable recovery right now, having to deal with an injured kidney. So he's kind of hooked up to catheters and stuff. So want to just be able to at least bless him and my sister who's a kid. And so one of the drawings has already been claimed. It's the ramen panda. So I'm also including the drawings from like one of the previous Scribble Times that I did with traditional pieces. So I'll mention that in the description after the show is all wrapped up. But anyways, so there's Callie's wolf panda howling at the moon. We'll do of course we'll do a moon here. Just draw a little circle. Trying to draw a circle, then just draw like. And then of course we'll do the I'll just do a short let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so that's our Callie panda. So thank you, Callie, for that. Next, we're gonna go to Hector Montalvo, sorry, and he's done these pretty awesome superheroes. He has this one-eyed toxic stitch. He calls him a one-eyed toxic stitch-up. So basically, when he gets split in two, and if he ever gets subdivided, he leaves a trail of acid. So pretty gnarly. So let's go with that. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to draw him like so. Oh, he's got one eye. This is tricky because so my panda would be like this. He always has a nose. And then usually with the eyes are like that, so it's like almost like you're combining the nose together. Let's try doing, so let's do it like that. Let's take out that nose, because this guy doesn't have a nose. Or maybe I put the nose right, the eye right here. Let's find out. Okay, so we're gonna give him some panda ears. This is pretty cool, by the way. Cool concept. I think there's these yellow jackets that want to keep they're trying to get in here into my home. No. No, thank you. I think yellow jackets are one of my least favorite insects of all time. It's like them and mosquitoes. I know, yeah, like they're part of the ecosystem and yada yada, but I don't mind. I don't know if we do without them, honestly. He just kind of has this like rough, rocky texture to him. It's pretty cool. Great drawing, by the way, Hector. I like the dynamic, the pose is very dynamic. Okay, you yellow jackets can stay there. No more. Okay. Okay, so he's got like kind of got this pattern. I think this. I'm gonna make it a little bit rounder so that it kind of feels a little bit more cartoony instead of more realistic, like how Hector has it. But nevertheless, it's a great. I like this drawing. Man, it's cool. Let's see here. Let's I know, so there's a little the acid is kind of like it's kind of a thing. Make it feel more, a little bit acrid. Just trying to make it add more of a trail, I guess. Just like that. Okay. I saw videos where like guys would take. There's a while when in my YouTube recommendations there would be guys who would be showing how to get rid of yellow jackets, and they would like get molten aluminum and then dump it down the nest, or they'll get this one. They'll test out different types of killers, and like I think one of them like put this one type of powder in it, and it basically looked like he was just putting flour and stuff in the hole, and it's like but it took like it had to take its time to get it had to take time for it to develop over, so basically all the yellow jackets were like completely white, and then what ended up happening is like later on it will make its way so that it eliminates all the yellow jackets. I haven't tried WD-40 yet. Maybe I will. They haven't been too much of a nuisance yet because it's only when we have to when we're playing outside, and occasionally one of them comes by to look me in the face. Gets in my. They always like to get in your face. They always be like, "Hey, you can't sit here. You have to move. You have to move right now." And then they just get all in your face. Okay. I think there's some kind of there's this seam here, I think. Yeah. This is cool. I like this character. I think it works a little bit better as a human form than panda form, but I'll make do. Okay, so these cut sheets would be available as coloring sheets on they'll be available on punchingpandas.com/scribbletime. Just give me a second to send these up to my website after the show. Oop, excuse me. Okay, so that's the first one from Hector. He provided two more. Let's do, let's see, we got the Celestial here. So we have kind of like an angel theme drawing. Let me just blow it up a little bit so that we get some more context of who this character is. Yeah, so like kind of like an archangel type of character. Pretty cool. I'm gonna put him right over there, and then we can just do. He's got kind of a widow's peak, so I'm gonna give him that. Well, the nice thing lately in the news is that we're actually getting things are being opened up in phases. So we are Washington State's currently in phase 1, which is great. So so I have to see moving forward how we're going to be doing these streams. So I want to, because everyone's schedule, this is kind of a temporary schedule for now for everyone, but I could probably move this later in the afternoon, depending how things go with people's schedules. So just be on the lookout for that. I have a mailing list too, if you guys, for those of you who have parents if there's kids watching this, there's parents who ask your parents to see if they can subscribe to the mailing list so they can get more updates about what's going on. Also, I'm also going to, so that's kind of something we have to be on the lookout for moving forward. So I think I believe he has a sword, but I'm going to take that sword out. So there's a sword on the back right there. So I'm going to make this a pretty muscular panda. I like the little gauntlets with the arrow. Kind of look like arrows right here. I'm guessing that's probably it's like a motif for your cross shape on his. But I'm gonna just run with that because I think it might be kind of cool to do that. Okay, and then just take out that sword here. That's a pretty long sword. Oh well. It's gonna have a super duper sword. I'm gonna guess that's an insignia of some sort. Okay, then we're gonna have the little tassel right here. I know traditionally with angels in Western history, like the art always depicts them as like these very very flowy robes, and sometimes they're a bit glamorous for lack of a better term. But what if they look like aliens, like what we see from like Roswell, or what if they're just like what if they look super high tech back in the day, definitely be pretty interesting. Cause back then, if it was if you gave someone show them a photo of like of Iron Man, they probably wouldn't even know what they're looking at. They have no context for that. Let me just move this leg a little bit down, stretch it out a little bit more so that we can get more of a context for that foot. Okay. Okay, then we got that, and of course we got to get the wings, so I'm just gonna bring his wings out a little bit more this way. Let's just take a look at those wings. So he's got these bird-like wings. Okay, so there we go. Just gonna make this a little bit broader, so that a little bit darker, so that you guys can see this a little bit easier. All right, so and then we're just gonna add another. So you're just going to go like that. Alright, so there we go. There's Hector's celestial angel. So I'm just going to add some belt things for him. Make this a little bit more on model. Add some shine to his armor. Ding. All right, and finally we're gonna go with Tio 2-in-1, as Hector calls it. Actually, I forgot to add the color version of this, so let me just go back and quickly show this. It's pretty cool. That's how he calls it. Is 2-in-1. It's the enhance. An enhanced human used for heavy work and security in the Aspen Corporation. That is cool, man. I like this idea that you got a story going on. So here's a color version of it. So it's basically like a worker type of humanoid robot. So in this case, we're going to do used for heavy work and security. So basically it's it's like a utility robot that does grunt work. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna kind of do, actually let's reverse him. Oh, have him on the wrong layer. Let's take that off. I'm going to face it this way because I usually... Sometimes you have a default way of drawing, like a default direction, like you always draw your characters one way. So I always try to make sure I switch it up every now and then so I don't get too much in the habit of drawing characters facing one direction. I think I tend to draw them this direction all the time, so I'm going to switch them up and go this way. Let's go this. So he has like two eyes like that. I'm gonna just do something similar, something like this, where then he has kind of a mechanical mouthpiece here, and then he'll have these little triangular motifs, kind of stripes on his face. So I'm just gonna wrap it around like so. And then I'll have like I'll make him a little bit bigger, like this, and kind of give him a base to work with. Gonna give some pretty blunt hands here. These robo hands. Yeah, so I have to see if I'll be on Jason's stream after this. I don't know if he sent me an invite or not, but I saw that he was somehow his streams have been getting banned or something for some reason, even though I don't think they really. I don't know. I guess it could have been someone could have mentioned something on the last stream. I didn't see it. I wasn't. I didn't know about it, but it was weird because you could just mention anything controversial. Or maybe it doesn't even have to be like you're talking about it. You probably could even just say the word and like maybe the YouTube robot just figures out or hears it and they're like, oh, we can't talk about that. Because I know you can talk about the whole, at one point you can talk about like the whole situation going on right now. Like they didn't like you talking about it for some reason, which is weird. So anyways. I don't want this stream to be like that, but yeah, I don't know if it's Mike's fault. It could be Mike's fault. I'm of the mindset that you can talk about anything, but you know, some people may not like it. But you know, if you don't like it, maybe don't watch it. But watching like this, I like watch. Keep liking the Scribble Times. That being said, okay, so we're also gonna have these kind of these robotic. I think they're hovering over his head, I believe. Oh yeah, there's also this kind of this thing that's going over his, kind of like a back piece, right? Similar to what like sometimes with football, you'll see guys wearing kind of a thing over it in the back of their head to kind of act as a brace. So let me see if I can add that. Kind of gotta make sense. Then he's gonna have this array of mechanical arms that are going to disappear. So I'm just going to go like so. Maybe I can go like this. And that will get my hand. That's getting in the way of that hand there. Maybe I can make them a little bit smaller. Or maybe I'll make that. Maybe I'll make the radius a bit smaller. About this, we'll go like so. So that way, I can go like this, go out a bit more radially, like so. Yeah, I think that's going to help. kind of want to just separate their silhouette out a bit. So these are going to be a lot stubbier than yours, Hector, but that'll be... I'm only doing that because I want to clear out the silhouette a bit. Maybe even make it a little bit more tapered, I think. Maybe that would help a little bit. Definitely an interesting feature, I have to say. It's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, looks like the family's home. Do I want some what?
You want some juice?
Oh, thank you. You got me a waffle? Thank you so much. Mmm, tasty. How about you take your shoes off, buddy? You gotta take your shoes off.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
We have all these stuff.
What's that?
We have.
Well, am I doing what I have? I'm not sure if I understand what you mean, buddy. That was nice. Got me some waffle. He gave me a waffle from his mom. Little reward for doctor's appointment. Okay, let's just improve that silhouette a little bit. Okay, there you go. Let's see, you got kind of this torso shape here. Let's get, yeah, let's ripple that out. So because we only have 4 drawings, I'm gonna just end the stream when we finish all of these. So, but yeah, so these will be available as downloadable sheets. Just want to give a shout out again to Callie and to Hector for providing these awesome drawings. They're so cool. Okay. Now I also have these cool crab legs. Let's see. It's got 4 crab legs. Okay, got it. And they're going to be very short. Let's see here. Let's go like that. These crab legs won't be as pointy, but they will nevertheless be crabby legs. So we're gonna just yeah, let's echo that same pattern across there. And then let's add one more here. let me further that out just a little bit. Okay. So this is our heavy duty robot. It's called the TIO, the 2-in-1. I'm guessing the 2-in-1 refers to the security part and the heavy lifting part. Let me just turn this off so that there we go. All right. Well, I think that's about does it for our scribble time. Thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out. This one will be a little bit shorter because we don't have as many drawings, but you know, we can keep. You know, the more drawings that we get, or at least the more submissions we get, the more chance we have for a longer show. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing these ones. They're really cool. Thanks for submitting them in. Unless I forgot someone, please, you know, just mention that in the chat if I did. But yeah, maybe you could also do like an exercise eventually where it's like, you know, we have a prompt, kind of like homework, I guess. But yeah, so we just clean that up a bit. Boom. It's a cool, hefty figure. I like it. Great job, Hector. I like the design. I like your stories too. And I always say, like, with people, whenever it comes to drawing and creating, you know, think about story. Like, think about why are you drawing this particular figure? Who are they? What's their backstory? You know, what are their likes and dislikes? What kind of music would they listen to? Or what kind of you know, what kind of food would they not like? Just gonna add some robotics things to them. Yeah, boom. All right, so that's what we have so far. I think we're gonna call it quits for a short stream today. But thanks again, and we'll resume our other topics on Monday. But I hope you guys really enjoyed what you were watching just now. And if you guys feel free to share this with your friends or tell them more about it. Also, like I said, if you want to find more Punching Pandas art, there's also punchingpandas.com where I host all my art. I also have an online shop where you can buy books and prints and stickers. So if you guys will care to, you go visit, check it out, see what you like. And I'm trying to develop some more products as I go, given how busy things are these days. But I'll try to get it in there. And you can also go up to the main page on punchingpandas.com and sign up for the mailing list that also alerts you to early deals and some coupons here and there that I'll send out. And I send those out monthly, so you're not going to get a full spam, a full chain of spam. You know, I won't do that to you guys. But other than that, like this video and subscribe if you are here for the first time. My name is Nolan Lee. I'm a independent artist based in Seattle. So if you like what you saw, consider subscribing. Maybe hit the bell for notifications so that you guys could be alerted when I go online. So for now, we're still scheduled for 11 a.m. Pacific time for Scribble time. But if we have to change it, I'll let you guys know. So anyways, have a great one, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe and healthy, and enjoy the weather.